So let's go ahead and do this presentation. I think Roland is having a
Network.
network. That is actually one of the one of the challenge we're gonna have here. Last night I was having a Zoom call with my professor in Bible college, and it was in and out. I couldn't hear each other. But like here, I think I'm having a good connection. I'm using my phone as a hotspot.
Okay.
Well, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and start my presentation. But I want to see, because I have to share my screen. So I want to see what to do here. Like I say, I'm doing some practicing, okay? So let's go ahead and do it. Where is my presentation? Now, my presentation actually is okay. Is I borrowed it from can you see my background?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I borrowed it from all right, I opened it in the wrong one, so I have to redo it. I borrowed my presentation is borrowed from North Texas, NetSquared. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah, I borrowed it from the North Texas group. They did what we're doing right now, and I look at her presentation. It was awesome, and and I didn't change anything actually. I give her the credit. So her name is Gina, and she run a I think they run a IT kind of company. Cause do you see the name there? Can you see the name?
Is it Skiva?
Skiva, yes, yeah. That's the IT company.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, it's a little bit. It's not bad. I think I'm doing well.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Roland is coming in. Oh, okay. It's gonna connect via audio. Okay. So the first, if you look at the presentation, the first thing is there is a who are you, and what is very important is actually understanding, who you are, and when it comes to what we're actually talking about, it has to do with technology, and the generation we are living in, is kind of IT kind of generation. I was just reading something yesterday about how Amazon and some of these superstar stores, online stores started. Some of them started, in one little hut like that, and today they are mega company that everybody worldwide are using. Like the Amazon as example, is a worldwide company. Everybody buy things from Amazon. So the first thing actually we have to look at in this presentation is who are you? Because if you don't have passion for this IT, you cannot maximize it. It's all started by, what is your passion about it, because it is very, very important. That actually provoke your interest. Now, I didn't go to school for IT at all. I did not. Everything I'm doing right now is self-taught, and I'm kind of, I have passion. I like it. I like anything IT, and I think it was my brother-in-law that taught me how to browse, years back, under 15 minutes, and I start developing myself from there, start working on how to build websites, design some graphic, and right now I'm, building apps. So, it's just a passion. It's just a passion, that that I have. And also I kind of, I remember years back, there's some noise coming from the background. Please, maybe you
Mr. Richard, please, please, record the audio without the video. That we
yeah?
can hear. It's the video that is using that is causing the interference. You can use only audio. So
Yeah,
that's
but if he can mute it in his end.
mute. So
Okay, it's okay. So like I was saying, I taught myself, and it's all actually began by passion. So like I said, the first question is that who are you, in the industry, of IT. You must actually identify who you are. You must actually identify with it. So the second one is that we are still virtual. That is that. Can you see my screen?
yes.
Okay. Now, if you look at what is going on, whether we like it or not, after Laurent, can you mute yourself? Okay. So if you look at what is going on during this pandemic, I'm telling you, everything, whether we like it or not, is going to still be virtual. It's not going to be 100% people like we used to do it before, and everything. I was taking my children to school. I saw where a little canteen, along that OPK State road to Rusada. One local area, the woman is selling mama put. You know what I mean, mama put.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, now she have POS. She have POS. I said, this is amazing. Now, mama put have POS. Now, and I'll tell you, people would like to go and patronize her, because people don't move around with cash.
Yes, I think he's trying to avoid credits.
Eh?
Trying to avoid credits.
Well, that's a good word, but
Yes,
do you see the concept? Do you see the concept now? Hello?
yes, it's mind blowing.
I mean, I'm telling you, her banner is there. It says POS is accepted here. I was showing my wife. I said, that woman, may be little in that little hut, but her mind is bigger than that environment. And that is how growth come. You are not limited with what you have. That is how to advance, no matter where you are. You must see yourself beyond the environment where you are and still be contented with what you have.
Yeah.
But that woman brought my mind. So virtual marketing has mattered, and it will continue to matter. There's a lot of people are doing presentations online, and it is a hard time. Everyone begin to get into it. Before I was skeptical about online service. Some of my friends and the brethren in our church in the US that moved to another state, they were asking me, "Hey, when are you starting an online Bible study?" I said, I don't think I'm going to work on that. But whether I like it or not, I'm thinking about getting into it because, there are people that we cannot reach, with physical meeting, but we can reach them with virtual. So virtual have come to stay. And if you look at the under the we are still virtual. There is meetings and greetings. You do greetings and meetings even online. Like what we're doing now. I can say hi, and you can say hi there. That's greetings.
Yes.
And program update newsletters. If you look at some organizations, they hardly send all these PO box mails again. Send newsletter via mailing. They don't do that again. Rather, they update you through emails and through emails and text messages. And another thing is online giving. Online giving, online donations on transaction, like I said, have taken place, and we're not going back. It won't go back. I have to tell you this. It won't go back the way it was before. It will not. Rather, um, more things are coming up. More softwares are coming. Ideas are coming out on how to utilize virtual. Many ways. And when this pandemic comes, a lot of started rather a lot of company that were NGOs or churches that were doing, or even IT company that were producing this virtual software. It was expensive, but now everything is going down because a lot of them are coming up. A lot of them are coming up. So it has come to stay. It has come to stay. And look at the social media. Social media is sorry, so I'm just looking at somebody so it's not batch my car. Social media, is another thing that we cannot do without because of the generation we are living in. Even let me give you an example, like my son of 13 years, 11, sorry, communicate with his friends via what I call it, via WhatsApps, and so it has come and go. Even little children are taking advantage of it. So we're living in an age of uh, IT stuff, and it's not going to go away. Now, number 3, here comes Generation Z. Generation Z, actually, according to um, the presentation I have here, is people that were born 1996 to later. That is 25 years ago. Most socially conscious generation. This is the generation that mostly they are conscious of social media. They are, and that's actually that's the reason why you see everyone, no matter how poor they were, you see them with smartphone. Because this is the generation we are in. And if you try to prevent them, they will look at you as if, something is wrong with you. Now, the one I'm bringing this up is that, you know, the NGOs and nonprofit organizations, you know, if we are going to be productive, we have to see how we can engage these guys with what they are conscious of, you know, because they are actually conscious of social media. Okay. And another thing about this generation is that I don't know if you are aware of this. You know, this generation that kind of they have a heart to give. I was with a missionary um, to Nigeria from the US a few weeks ago. He was sharing with me, you know, how the youth in America, you know, bought Land Cruiser Jeeps to all the missionary they are supporting in the whole world.
Wow.
And they are supporting not less than, my God, their missionary are all over 100 and something countries in the world of this organization. So the youth bought each one of them Land Cruiser. I'm talking about new one, not used one. New one. You know, now and they raised that money in a meeting.
Wow.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Okay. Why are you laughing?
Like it's mind blowing. Like wow.
Yeah, they raised the money in a meeting, and this meeting happened I think late last year in somewhere in the US, and there were over 50,000 youth that gathered for conference, and even it was in news in CNN. They said that 50,000 youth gathered in a city, and there was no crime. There was no crime. Rather, you know, the fast food joint where they earth, you know, they get there, pray people through the Holy Ghost, and a lot of people, repented, and but what I'm trying to bring out here is that they raised the money, you know, in a city. I mean, you know, in a city, just one time raised. I don't know how many billions dollars they raised, and they bought Land Cruiser to all the missionary all over the nations, you know, about 150 something locations, you know. So these are actually a generation that give, and do you know how they give? Test and give. They use their smartphone, you know, they use their the smartphone, and they test and give, and they gave. Is a generation that give. You know, they also, this generation engage themselves in channels and messaging matter. You know, like I said, you know, they are not kind of generation that backward, and they are messy. If you look at, sometimes they will be walking on the road, their phone is with them, and they're texting, and this is the generation we are in. And if we're going to reach out to them, we have to think the way they think, and also use what they are using. Okay. Now, also, this is what happened last year, 2020. Hey, bro. Welcome back. Okay, thank you. You have a good noise coming from there.
Very wonderful one.
So now, now this is what happened. Look at my note there, the presentation. This is what happened 2020. Instagram broke 1 billion active users. TikTok broke 100 million active users in the US. SMS marketing, that's 75% of consumers are comfortable receiving texts from brands. So the question we have to ask ourselves is that evaluate your channels. You know, are you comfortable with non-digital advertising? Or, you know, if you're not comfortable with it, that means it's going to limit you, you know, to the extent you can go. It's going to limit you, you know, it's going to limit you, because this is actually the generation, you know, we are in. You know, hardly will people send letter again through post office. You know, I'm not saying that they are not sending, but people are not I'm not conscious of that. You
I
know,
don't think they're I don't think they're still doing the post office thing again.
Well, some people, you know what, they have their boxes, you know, PO box in their offices, you know, and I don't know how the last time I went to check our own anyway, you know. So, you know, it is called that we are actually in a digital world, so we have to engage ourselves on that. Okay, and the next one is a digital marketing assessment tools. Now, and this actually help an organization, you know, on how to, you know, how to evaluate how their digital marketing effort is working. You know, you can evaluate it, and there's and this is free of charge. You know, the site is there, you know, and I think the site is actually being run by Touch Soup, you know, and this actually are the supporter of NetSquared, you know, digital marketing assessment to get your digital marketing efforts graded. So you want to know, you know, to see how your organization measure up in just a minute. You know, you will receive an overall grade on your non-profit marketing effort, you know, and get value insight into what you can do to improve your digital footprint and grow your impact. You know, that's actually what these digital marketing assessment tools, you know, it let you know what you are not doing right, and see how you can measure up and take care of it. It's free.
Really be helpful.
Yeah.
It will really be helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell us how helpful it will be?
He's trying to say something.
Okay. Lola, you want to say something? Go ahead.
I'm with you guys. I'm just focused on sorry.
Huh?
Mr. Roland, can you use the earpiece?
Can you use audio and see how it's gonna be?
Hello.
Hello? No, I can't hear you. Why not do audio? Why not do a audio and see? Do a audio and see.
Okay.
Hello? Yeah, can you do audio?
Sir, I think my own is still using this 40 minutes break.
Your one is using what?
40 minutes, like I got disconnected.
Really? Well, we're going to look into it and see how we're going to take care of that. It's supposed not to be.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I will talk with this guy and I will know what to do on that. Okay. Now the tools, if you look at my presentation, the tools, there are sites there, and you guys, if you want to write that down, that would be good. You know, social
Is it
media.
possible that you get copy?
Yeah?
Yeah, is it possible to get the copy?
Yes. I can make it available. I'll send it to you guys.
Okay. So I'm just jotting down. But I would like to read.
Okay. Okay. So the social media, that's the first one, social media tool that includes social listening. Bro, can you mute, please? Okay. Social media tool that includes social listening, social media content, scheduling, and analytics. So that site at the core can actually help you, on how to do the social media. The other one is influencer marketing software to find and manage influence. Bro?
Hear me now. Hear me now. Hello.
I'm not hearing you, bro. Okay. Hootsuite all in one social media management tool. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. And Canva, I've been using that one, it's a graphic software. It's free of charge. But if you want to have all the features, you have to register. I've used that one. And HubSpot for social media management and automation. So all of this software actually are good, that we can kind of we can use. Sorry. We can use it. Okay. Email segregation. Now we talk about this one, personal relevancy, data evaluation, data collection, powerful. Eh? Hello, are you saying something, Stephen?
No, it's Gerald. It's Ronald. Okay.
Okay. Now, it's talking about you should divide yourself, your contacts into relatively homogeneous groups like personal, relevant, data evaluation, data collection. You actually, that will actually help you to look at, if you are kind of making use of a digital world. Like in my phone, every of my I look at my phone as my office, because I do virtually everything, via my phone. Now, if someone will have a question, actually you can ask anyway. Hello? And the number 6 is video rules. So video is expected to make up 82% of all online traffic. Now, I think the brand behind this video rule is that non-profit organizations like or businesses, you can also do a great thing, in use video marketing, like use video what you are doing, let people see what you are doing, let them see, sometimes, people may not come straight to your office immediately, but your presentation on video, like video newsletter, human contact, live streaming, impact of giving. This actually has to do with like non-profits. Let people know what you are doing. I've discovered that if you are running a non-profit organization and you want people to donate to you, you must show people what you are doing. The impact of their giving, and what you are doing. Just people like virtual, people like virtual. So it's trying to let us know also that we are also living in a generation of people are impressed by what they see. Well, this has to do with none of you actually are doing non-profiting now, but this has to do with people that do non-profiting, how to re-engage lapses, donors. There's some people that are having people that donate to them, but they have lapses here and there. So for you to get them back, you have to really work on it, and that's exactly what the lady is trying to show here. You say your existing donors are your lifeline, and it may not, Stephen. I don't think this will make sense to you. Do you? Hello, Stephen. Are you there?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just leave where it doesn't make sense to you. Actually, the whole program, most of it actually are the 90% of it actually are for non-profit. But I think I have actually talked on the one that makes sense to you. The tools,
Yes,
how to, yes, yeah.
These are actually where my questions are.
Okay.
Because you didn't where you were explaining this, you were interrupted, so I didn't really get them properly.
So what's the question?
Like this AgriPulse now, you said it says here social media tools that include social listening and social media. Like, is it an app or a website?
No, I think it's a kind of website. It's a website that when you go out, it will actually teach you some things. Yeah, it's a website. It's not an app. All these are websites. All these are
Okay.
websites you can check on them.
The website out there are not. Is it like if I just go and click AgriPulse to just bring out the website? If I go to click Clear,
that is agropost.com. That is it.
then clear.com, hotsuit.com.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I think I know when I was talking about the non-profit, it doesn't make sense to you because you are not in that.
It's something like I don't really know how it would benefit me yet, but I've been this kind of person. I've been doing most of my jobs to help people. Like, when I was telling you about systems, I was collecting some of my friends' system. Most of the times I do it for them free. I don't collect anything. I teach people free. Like,
Well, that's non-profiting. So if you want to take it further, so that because there's an extent you can buy material free of charge for people, so but if you want to take it further, that you will be able to help as many as you can. You should go ahead, if you feel that is what you want to do to help humanity. That's what we call nonprofit. You are doing it, not because you want to make money out of it, but you want to be to impact people's life. Now you can go ahead and register it, and now by then this thing we're talking will start making sense. Because you need to know how to, if somebody's, it's okay, Stephen, I will donate some software to you. You have to keep update on what you are doing with what somebody donated to you. And that is actually where those non-profit stuff come up, how to manage the lapses. Because if you are not feeding them with information of what you are doing, there's a tendency that there going to be lapses. It's very people. This is human being. People want to know where their money and their times are going in, and know how efficient you are. So that is actually where those ones come in. So if you feel like that is what you're going to do, you want to keep on like this teaching free of charge, and probably building website. I build website free then, before I become too busy. I build website free to churches, and it wasn't fun, because then data was so expensive. But I go ahead, buy the data, do it for them, and but if it's what you want to continue doing, you have to see how you can, register the organization and as a non-profit, and and go from there.
Okay, it's not something I can do now because it will take a lot of resources to do them. So I'm just praying to.
But you can also start planning.
Okay.
Have a plan. And because if you are waiting till when you have everything to start it, you wait for decades. So you start planning now.
When you talk about registration, how do I register it? Is it under net profit? I can register under net profit.
Yes, now you can reach
Well,
under.
that's what we are doing already now. That's what we are doing. That's why I have class next month.
Yes.
So I will just continue like that. When I'm done with the first one and I see how it goes. And remember I told you I don't have a laptop that can share, like has video. I said video is more important, even in what you've been discussing so far. So I don't know. You gave me the option of coming to your side with the laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll work on that, see how you can have everything you need on that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, is there any other thing? We just have 5 minutes to go.
No problem. No other question for now.
Okay, is it my...
So please, I would like a copy of the PDF.
Okay. Oh, definitely available. Okay, Stephen, I really appreciate you being online, and I'm sorry other people did not make it, and Loland was in and out. We'll trust that the next time we'll have a clear network connection. But it has been an awesome time having you online, okay?
Yes,
You
sir.
there?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'm ending the video now.
All right.
Okay, have a blessed day.
And you too, sir.
Bye.
Stay strong in the traffic.
I will try.
Okay.